Hi there, Richard Vic Coughlin 666. How are you? I wanted to address a user who I'm kind of surprised at, because I had no. This is a user who I haven't had a lot of interaction with, but I've kind of had a bit, and it's mainly due to the problems I've had with Elliot Brown. He's a user who goes by the name of Mr. Soprano, and Mr. Soprano also has another channel called Why So Douchious 0125. Why So Douchious is this clever little play on words he has, as opposed to Why So Serious. And he says it over and over again because he thinks that's clever and original. And I want to because he has this other channel called Why So Douchious, and Mr. Soprano apparently. He's made some accusations to me that I wanted to address, and that he's not the only one, but he's the one who's mainly made this point. So I want to address Mr. Soprano here, and people who have this opinion. And the first one is that I am an Islamic sympathiser. I've even had some cunt the other week refer to me as someone trying to score brownie points with the Arabic world. Now, brownie points? That's a joke. But first of all, it's kind of difficult to defend the fact that you don't have any sort of racial prejudice when you seem to think that defending or not, or specifically taking a point that is indirectly or directly defending a Muslim or Muslims is defending the Arabic world. Because not all fucking Muslims are Arabs. But another thing that's is, you posted a comment on my channel, Mr. Soprano, and you said that, regarding my last video that I've just re-uploaded, you said that, you said that I jump up and down and swear and shout to get subscribers and get attention, and when it doesn't go wrong, everything, well, and you were sort of saying, because I had that, Dear Atheist Community video, that when it goes wrong, goes against me, I whore myself out for sympathy. Right, well, let me tell you, Mr. Ryan, when you get your docs dropped and you get a private email from someone threatening to come and slit your fucking throat and posting your address, let's see how well you react to that, shall we? Let's see how well you deal with that. And yes, I did come back with just as much vehemence and anger, because I'm not going to let some fucking idiotic cunt who sends a death threat change the way I behave. And I also think it's fucking very rich for people to sit there and call me out for my language and the way that I act. Because when I did it to Venom Fang X, oh, it was hilarious. When I did it to Yoke Up, oh, it was fucking hilarious. And when I do it to Pat Condell, oh, that's a bit unnecessary, isn't it? Who's the fucking hypocrite now? But you've posted this other video on your channel, and secondly, let me before I get to that, there are plenty of people here who have plenty of opinions, and I think that a range of opinions is necessary. And I am not. Look, if I was that keen on being a Muslim, I would join them. And if you think that I'm a fucking Muslim, then come out and say it, okay? But defending people, right? I don't like generalisations. I don't like bigotry of any kind. Calling someone a bigot does not necessarily mean you're calling them a racist or you're calling them a xenophobe, okay? But if someone says something that's bollocks, that's provably, demonstrably wrong, right, I feel an obligation to point it out. And when Thunderfoot says things like there's an alliance of convenience, I feel the need to point out that that's bollocks. When Pat Condell comes out with his no mosque at Ground Zero, I feel the need to come forward and point out why he's being a twat. Right? If you have a problem with that, then that's fine. But I like anyone to go through my video, like the Muslim demographics video I made, and the alliance. Find me where I'm factually wrong on them, because no one ever fucking does. They just throw out these, oh, you're just too scared to criticise Islam. Really? Is that why the two longest video responses I've ever made on this channel were to a Muslim, Sami Zatari? One was called Why Are You Such a Twat? And it was 35 fucking minutes long. And then I made one the next day that was 27 minutes long to the same fucking guy. right? There's a video on my channel called Muslim Martyr Video, which is a parody of fucking Islamic suicide bombers. There's even clips from my stand-up you can find that have got fucking clips of me making fun of like the burqa, the veil. You can see these fucking things. I did a video called Jihad Me at Hello, which has been deleted, unfortunately, now. But that made loads of jokes about Islam as well. So if you think that I'm scared to criticise Islam, you can swivel on that. But what I love about this one is you've posted this video called When Drama Don't Work. And in it, you use a clip, this clip of me that's... I've never tried to hide it. It's the old footage of me having my little fucking breakdown about a year ago. Right? And this is what you've written. Musical ponage dedicated to our favourite politically correct atheist, Coughlin 666. Now, I don't mind being called politically correct. I think it's funny that you can be wrong for being correct. But that's fair enough, right? But I don't know if you've seen my videos, if you've heard the language I've said in my videos, the things I've said in my videos, and I'm politically correct. Just because you fucking tell someone the truth, or you point out facts, is not politically correct, right? And just because being politically incorrect is cool, doesn't mean it's fucking right. And I resent people who fucking sit there and go, yeah, I'm politically incorrect, and it's fucking clever, yeah, I can offend people and be fucking stupid, yeah, yeah. And then you say, who attacks big channels. I love the way people use the word attack on this chat. Like, when you're criticising someone in a video that you like, oh, suddenly you're attacking them. You're not responding to them. You're not just replying to them. But no, then you go, he attacked big channels who have an opinion against Islam and calls them racist. I'll give you $1,000 fucking dollars, you lying piece of shit, if you can tell me when I've called someone racist just for criticising Islam. I might have implied that certain people were racist who were criticising Islam, but I've never said outright that someone is racist just because they've criticised Islam, you lying fucking cunt, right? And just doing it to gain a few more subs and attention, yes, because the best way to gain subs on this fucking chat, on this website, is to take the most deliberately fucking unpopular opinion, isn't it? You dumb fucking cunt. That's what you do, isn't it? When you want attention, you just go off chat and you take the exact opposite. I've lost 600 subscribers in the last month. Do not tell me this is about attention and subscribers. I've never had to fucking try and work hard before, have I? Right? And I'd like to point something out. You're doing the same thing you're accusing me of in here, aren't you, Mr. Soprano? Aren't you, you stupid twat? You're going after a bigger channel and accusing them of attention seeking just to gain subs. You're doing the same thing. You're addressing none of my points. You're refuting nothing I've said because you fucking can't do it, can you? You can't fucking do it. So you go down the cheap shot, right? But when drama don't work for Coughlin, he cries like a bitch. As demonstrated by another atheist dude. Yeah. I had a fucking breakdown. Right? And it was a stupid thing to do. I don't fucking run away from it. Don't think uploading that video fucking bothers me. Because you know why? Because it's in 2 other videos that are currently on my channel. Right? Now, glad I'm not a big channel opposing Islam, otherwise Coughlin would be on me like a dog humping a leg. Well, guess what, motherfucker? You're not a big channel, you're not necessarily opposing Islam, and I'm gonna shit on you from a fucking great height, and I'm not gonna regret your consequences of it. Right? You disingenuous prick. Why don't you stop being a fucking coward? Stop fucking hiding behind your little fucking clever videos. Why don't you address what I fucking say? Why don't you refute my points instead of fucking jumping on? Because what you're doing, you're siding with the bigger channels over me. Well, that's fucking brave, isn't it? Right? No. Right? Either address it or do something, either address the fucking issue, have the argument, or stop being a troll, Mr. Soprano, you fucking little prick. And here's a question for you. Why so fucking full of shit, ears? Richard the Dick Coughlin, 666, good night, may God be less.